What up, YouTube? How you guys doing? Hope you're doing better than me, because earlier today when I was shaving, to get ready to make this video. Anyways, when I was shaving today, I cut myself, so I ain't feeling that great. But hopefully, once I'm done making this video, I'll feel a lot better. Anyways, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my September favorites. So first up is my favorite movie. Now, when I came back to Korea from America, I actually took a really long flight on Singapore Airlines, and I had the opportunity to watch not one, but two Korean movies on flight. And I haven't been able to watch movies outside of that time frame because I've been really busy here in Korea. And so my two favorite movies are the only two movies that I saw this month. And the first one is Proof of Innocence. And it really tugs at your strings in a Korean cinematic way. And what I mean by that is, well, I don't want to give away the ending, but if you're into movies where justice is served, then you will definitely love this movie. Now, my second favorite movie that I saw was Canola, and it starred my favorite actress, Kim Go-eun. And it's a very a mellow and dramatic vibe to the whole film, and it makes you feel very frustrated sometimes, like when you text Bae goodnight and she doesn't text back. Don't get mad at me, Bae. I know I just called you out on YouTube, but don't get mad at me. Now, for the month of September, I was actually fortunate enough to listen to a lot of music. And I have to say thank you to you guys, because whenever I ask you guys on my social media, like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, and I'm just like, hey, can you guys recommend me some songs? Y'all always pull through and recommend me some fantastic songs. But anyways, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite music. My favorite... Does that make sense in English? Like, grammatically, does my favorite music? Whatever, I'm going to share with you guys some of my favorite songs, the ones that I've been listening to on repeat during my long commutes to work, or on the public transportation system. First up is ELO. He's a Korean R&B singer, ELO, and it's his song Tattoo, featuring probably one of my most favorite Korean artists, Jay Park. If you're into R&B, check this song out, ELO's Tattoo. Number 2 is one of my biased boy groups, GOT7's Hard Carry. Yo, when I first watched this music video a handful of days ago, I was pretty shook, because it's really good. The beat's good, the dancing's good, the music video's good, and, my biased Jackson, he be looking pretty, swaggerific. Someone please come stop me and my dad. You know when your dad tries to be cool and he throws around terms that he has no idea if it fits into the sentence or not? We all know that one dad, and if you don't, then I'm that dad, okay? Number 3 is my favorite, one of my favorite girl groups, Mamamoo's New York. Now, right from the get-go, this music video / song, it's like an orgasm to your ears. It's very good. If there were 4 angels on earth, it would probably be Mamamoo. And the best angel of them all, it's not Charlie's Angels. Okay, there I go again with the dad sense of humor. But the best angel for Mamamoo is my bias, Wheein. She's adorable, guys. She's adorable. But of course, there always has to be the absolute favorite or best in any category, right? And so for me, my most absolute favorite song for the month of September was Red Velvet's Russian Roulette. Now, you may disagree with me here, but I feel like in the month of September... Why am I stuttering today? I don't know. But in the month of September, in the K-pop realm, I honestly think Red Velvet's Russian Roulette was the best song released. It's got it all. The catchy beat, the lyrics, the choreography, the music video, everything is on point. Now, I'm not usually a fan of SM Entertainment, but you guys killed it with this one. Good job. Okie dokie, my favorite food for the month of September. I don't get it, guys. I just can't pronounce September today. Someone save me. I just can't. Maybe I should just stop recording. I don't know. Anyways, my favorite food for the month of September, if you have been keeping up with my a day in the life YouTube vlogs, then you would know that I feature this, but it's sujebi. Now, you've probably never heard of sujebi, because even some locals here, they've never even tried it. But it's a very traditional Korean dish, and it's very glutinous. And the best way to describe it is it's rice dough that's like hand torn. So it's not supposed to be pretty looking. So it's like square, triangle, rhombus, rectangle shaped rice doughs that you rip apart from rice dough, and you throw it into a broth that's like, it's best described as like fishy, like miso soup, but like a fishy broth. And it's really good, and I kid you not, it's really cheap. How inexpensive is it? It'll cost you about $2.50 up to about $5 US dollars if you go to a fancy restaurant. But for $2.50, can't go wrong, guys. So if you do have the chance to visit Korea, or if you live in an area where there's a Koreatown, then see if they have a sujebi on the menu and try it. And then let me know what you thought, because for this month, that was absolutely my favorite dish that I had. Next up, I'm going to throw a curveball at you guys. Now, I'm not going to do this for next month because it's very specific. Okay, so for the longest time, my favorite color was actually red. For as long as I can remember, it was red. I mean, I went through 4 years of high school where my favorite color was orange, because their high school, you know, the mascot was a Spartan, and he was orange and blue, I think. So for that time frame, 4 years, I liked orange. But before that, it was red, and after that, it was red. So for a majority of my life, my favorite color has been red. But these days, I've really been liking the color gray. And I don't even know why. I just look at gray, the color, I'm just like, wow, that's so aesthetic. Whether it's someone's outfit, someone's room, or someone's car, house, whatever. Whenever I see the color gray, something inside of me just starts jingling. And the crazy thing is, I like all shades of gray, but not 50 shades of gray. 알았어. I quit YouTube. No one's gonna laugh at my jokes. I'm out. Woo! I'm out. But yeah, so to be honest with you guys, like, I would say my new favorite color is now gray. And I think once I get my home place and everything, I'm gonna definitely do a gray theme. And I'm gonna incorporate all shades of gray too. And it's not like a throw at that movie or that novel, that sex novel. I haven't even seen it or read it. I don't really like that stuff, but for my own room or my own house, I'm definitely gonna decorate it in like a gray theme. I don't know, I guess I'm growing up a bit, because I mean, red is an awesome color, don't get me wrong. Red has been my favorite color for the longest time. But yeah, gray I feel like is now like me maturing into adult and saying like, alright, I appreciate this dull color that most people don't like. Like if you ask a bunch of children that are in kindergarten or first grade and you give them like a picture coloring book, they'll quickly grab red, green, blue, yellow. You know, the bright, happy colors. But how many children will grab the crayon gray? Right? I don't know, I kind of like it. It's like the underdog. And I've always been appreciative of the underdogs in anything. If it comes down to like sports or like musicians, or because I really like indie. Like the indie music scene is my like spirit animal. Like I love the American indie scene, the Korean indie scene. I just love whatever. Okay, so you get it. I love the indie scene, but yeah, the underdog. So I don't know. Gray is now my new favorite color. Okay, so my favorite day or moment in the month of September was, you know, it's pretty easy for me. It was the day that I landed here in Seoul, coming back from America. I just really, I like Korea, guys. I don't know, if Korea was a girl, in particular, if her name was Seoul, I'd be deeply in love with her. Some days it's rough, sometimes I don't like it, but for the most part, I love her and I cherish her. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like a relationship. I mean, sometimes I do have moments where I'm just like, oh, I wish I was in America. It's so much easier, blah, blah, blah. Or like when the culture shock gets to me, I'm like, oh. But for the most part, like 90% of the time, I love her. and there's nothing that I wouldn't do for her, and eventually I want to ask her to marry me. Alright, I'm getting weird. I'll stop. I mentioned it in my weekly wrap-up video, but I'm actually moving somewhere else. Like, I love Korea, don't get me wrong, but I'm moving somewhere else. And the thing is, like, I can't say enough good things about Korea. Unlike my girlfriend. She won't even text me goodnight. 알았어. She's probably gonna break up with me after this video, which I completely understand. Calling her out like that, like 3 times in this video. Is it 2 or 3? Whatever, I'm sorry. Oh, the thing is, she would dump me, but I don't have a girlfriend, so who's gonna dump me? Yo. Sorry guys, my roommate just called me. Alright, let's move right along before things get a little awkward here. So next up is my favorite quote. And my favorite quote is actually by Sir Richard Branson, who's the CEO of the Virgin Corporation. And the quote goes like this: "Don't be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them." I'm gonna say it again so it resonates with you. Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them. Guys, for the most part, in all aspects of life, in almost anything, nothing worth having comes easy, okay? Like, what I mean by that is, life is going to be challenging, guys. Especially when it comes to accomplishing your goals that you set for yourself, or tasks, or if it's something related to your job or occupation and you need to accomplish something by the end of the week or whatever. Nothing is going to be easy. Unless you're that 1% of society where you have almost everything handed to you on a platter. If you're in the category with me, along with the 99% of the world population, we have to work to get what we want in life. Now, I don't know if you understand the concept of statistics or not, but when it comes to work, especially chasing your goals and dreams, failure is inevitable. There are going to be setbacks along the way. How you react to them is completely up to you and your mentality and your mindset and your attitude. For reals, guys. Do you know how much sweeter the juice of victory will taste if the road to get there was well earned? Seriously. Think about a time in your life, no matter what it was. You know, it could be as, insignificant as acing an exam that you studied all night for, or a long-term goal that you had and finally accomplishing it. Now think about that, okay? At the road to attain that rather insignificant goal, or the super lifelong dream goal, do you think for 1 second, if that road to attain that goal was simple and easy, do you really think that you would have appreciated it? It's the blood, sweat, tears, and perseverance that it took out of you that makes the juice sweet even tastier and sweeter. I'm telling you guys, when you overcome those challenges and you defeat the obstacles in order to reach whatever goal that you have in your mind, it makes the reward that you get 100 and sometimes 1,000,000 times better. So the next time that you fail in something, don't you dare think about quitting. Unless you gave it your 100% effort, don't you dare quit. 알았어? Keep going. Just because you fail once, that does not mean that you should say, I'm done, I'm quitting. Like, think about me early in this video. I kept mispronouncing September. I could have said okay and really have left, but I didn't. I sat back down, I stuttered, I don't care, and I'm completing this video. It's little things, big things. I mean, for real, here's another quote. It's the little things that truly matter, or eventually they turn into big things. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I didn't mean for this video to turn into a motivational one. So yeah, let's move right along, okay? Alright, so next up is my favorite beauty product for the month of September. And I ain't no makeup guru or beauty guru, whatever, but I'll try anyways, right? So, my favorite beauty product is related to lip care. Let me give you guys a quick little story. So back in the day when I used to do YouTube, right? Let's go way back in time. High school. I used to play the sport lacrosse. At one point, it was like my life and way of life, for reals. Like, anyways, I used to play lacrosse, which is a very popular sport in North America. And I remember one time we had practice in February, because, you know, the season is in spring. So we start practicing about January-ish to prepare for the upcoming season. Anyways, in February, where I lived in America, it's like super cold. And when it's super cold, your body has a tendency to get like chapped lips. No? Just me? Okay, whatever. I hate you too. But anyways, I had chapped lips. And in February, I decided that I wanted to make a YouTube video. Because I was a YouTuber since way back then too. But you probably haven't seen my videos since then. I don't blame you guys. I was weird back then. And I'm weird now. But anyways, my lips were very chapped. And I remember I made a video. And back then I really, like right now I'm like a namja. Like I'm a man. I don't really do like beauty and anything, but back then I was like extremely didn't care about anything in accordance to like skincare and whatnot. So obviously I didn't do chapstick, but I uploaded the video and my lips were chapped, and I just remember one viewer commented and noted about how chapped my lips were, and ever since then I've always been kind of like self-aware and conscientious of my lips and how I present them to people, especially when I make YouTube videos. Even when I hang out with friends, I always use chapstick now. And sometimes I feel awkward, like if I'm hanging out with a friend of the opposite sex, you know, like a female friend, and I have to do, you know, because I do chapstick like 2 to 3 times an hour, and I just always feel awkward, because like, you know how sometimes it's like, you smother your lips with chapstick, and then I'm afraid that they get the, you know, the sign where it's just like, oh, does he want to kiss me or something? And it's just like, no, Biss, I just want to take care of my lips. But anyways, without further ado, my favorite lip care product for this month is honey. Okay, it didn't focus, but it's just honey that you can buy anywhere at the grocery store, or if you have a bee's nest in your backyard, you can just like, you know. Honey is actually a natural remedy that people have been using for centuries, and it actually smooths out your lips very nicely. And so my lips these days, literally, it looks like I'm wearing lip gloss, doesn't it? But to be truthful with you guys, it's just honey. So if you haven't tried it yet, I mean, I personally like honey. So that was my favorite beauty product for the month of September. Last but not least, I want to give a quick shout out to the entire Patreon family. The ones that have been supporting me and financially funding me to do what I'm able to do right now, and tomorrow, and the next day, and the next week. You guys are the best. And I promised you that I would give a shout out to the ones that pledged the $20 and more bracket. And so, I'm a man of my words. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Desiree. Okay, guys, I can never be a teacher because I'm really bad at pronouncing names. So if I butcher your name, my apologies are to you up front right now. I'm sorry. Moving right along now. Christina, Jay or Jai, Sarai, Afra. Thank you guys. No, but really. Thank you so much for believing in me. And thank you for not leaving me and staying by my side during my struggle era in my life. You know, like, I don't want to get emotional, but I'm forever going to be grateful towards you guys for your support. And I just, 진짜로, like, I really do. I really love each and every single one of you, Woo Boo fam. You guys are such wonderful people. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my September monthly favorites video. Let me hear your thoughts on anything that I said today or suggested down below in the comments section. I really do appreciate the people that take the time to leave me a comment, because I read them. And stay up to date with me by keeping up with my weekly wrap-up videos, because that's where I go on my long rants and talk to you guys about like my personal life and update you on a week-to-week basis. I think if you enjoy this video, I think you will really like my weekly wrap-up videos. And with that said, 오늘은 여기까지만 끝일게요. 다음에 또 다시 보자. Have a good day, guys. Seriously. Try your best to have a good day. Don't let the negative energy that's out of your control bring you down to that level. Stay above the influence. And try to have a good day. See you guys. Woo! Hey y'all, just a quick reminder. Make sure that you turn on my channel notifications so that you're always early when a new video drops. Thank you.
안녕. Thank you for watching my video. If you don't want to miss out on more feel-good uploads to spread the love, then please subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram for daily encouraging posts. And remember, let's be love. I believe in you.